guys, today we are going to do another video. In particular, we are going to speak about morality and the moral fraction.
While in the previous video we talked about the theoretical part of these properties, in this video we will make more exercises to show how these characteristics can be used in chemistry.
Seawater contains 35 grams in a liter of salts. Let's say that there are only sodium chloride. Find the molarity of a solution. The molarity of a solution is calculated knowing the number of moles of the solute and the volume in liters. So we have to calculate our known. Thanks to the problem, we know that 35 grams of sodium chloride are found in a 1 liter of solution. As consequence, we take 1 liter of solution as volume. Then we calculate the number of moles of sodium chloride. Knowing that the number of moles is calculated mass divided molar mass, and the molar mass is 58.44 grams of moles. Doing the formula, we have 0.6 moles of sodium chloride. Then we divided the number of moles by 1 liter of solution. We find that the molar concentration is 0.6 moles on liters.
Another measurement to indicate the concentration of a solute in a solvent is the molarity, which is useful because it indicates exactly the fraction between solute and solvents, different from the molarity, which gives us an approximative value because it is calculated with the values of the solution and not of the solvent. It is calculated dividing the number of moles of the solute to the mass of kilos of the solvent. There is also another property of the mixtures, even if they are gas or in another physical state of matter, is the molar fraction. It characterizes every substance in a mixture or of a solution, and so, for example, in air we can calculate the molar fraction of oxygen, nitrogen, argon and the other remaining gases in the atmosphere. It is calculated dividing the number of moles of the substance to the number of moles of the other components of the mixture.
To explain better the concept of molarity, we will do another exercise. We have to calculate the molarity of a solution which contains 40 grams of sodium chloride and 0.400 liters of water and having its density equal to 1.07 grams per milliliters. Okay, now we are done and we can begin. To calculate the molarity, we need the mass in kilos of the solvent, which we obtain by multiplying the volume of water to its density. Since the units of measure of the density and the volume must correspond to each other, we convert the density from grams on milliliters to kilograms on liters, and the density is 1.07 kilograms on liters. The mass which we obtain multiplying the volume and the density is 0.428 kilograms. The number of moles of sodium chloride is calculated by dividing its mass, 40 grams, to its molar mass, 58.44 grams or moles, and the value obtained in this way is 0.68 moles, and at the end, applying the formula of the molarity, we divided 0.68 moles to 0.428 kilograms, and we obtained 1.6 moles on kilos, which is our molarity.
We have an aqueous solution of methanol at 10% in mass. We want to know the molar fraction of the methanol. We calculate the number of moles of methanol taking as standard mass unit 100 grams of the mixture. These 100 grams are found 10 grams of methanol, knowing its concentration. 10 grams of methanol divided by its molar mass, which 32 grams of moles. It gives us a number equal to 0.31 moles. To calculate the number of moles of the solution, we just have to calculate the number of moles of the solvent. Knowing that in 100 grams, 10 are of solute, the remaining 19 grams are of the solvent. So we have 90 grams which correspond to 5 moles. Adding the number of moles of water and methanol, we have 5.31 moles on the solution. At the end, to calculate the molar fraction of the methanol, we divide its number of moles to the total one. And so 0.31 moles divided by 5.31 moles is equal to 0.0583, which is a pure number that indicates the molar fraction of methanol.
Guys, the exercises are over for now, but if you want us to do more exercises, you can ask on the comment.
Okay, so guys, if you like this video, like it, share it, comment and subscribe to the channel.
Thanks for watching.